guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday, the 11th of November 2019. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, it's a pleasure to be with you today. I'm using the Aquarian Tarot for this reading. This deck has been around since 1970 and it's still in print. That is what everyone hopes for. I'm having my own deck of cards made, the Gregory Tarot, which I'm just over the moon. You can pre-order those on the website, but that's what everyone dreams of. That, you know, like the Morgan Greer Tarot, this one, there are a couple which really break through and make it and become part of the tarot culture, like the Thoth Tarot, for instance. So, yeah. You got certain ones that just work and people love them, like this deck. And then you get others which are just, you know, like the Aquarian Tarot, for instance. It's just a bit too violent and it puts people off. So let's see. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Two of Rods. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, also in reverse. Let's see what this means. The Queen of Cups is a woman who is incredibly nurturing. She's a healer. She's passionate. She's the archetypal mother figure. She protects you. She feeds you. She makes you feel alive and loved. And that's not there today. So you feel ill at ease, you feel disconnected from other people, you don't know how to take care of yourself or whether you should be focusing on other people. The answer is focus on yourself. The Two of Rods is a man who's got the world in his hand. He's got joy and passion and practicality that he's after, and he makes the decisions about what his world is going to look like. He will manifest his own life. So today there's a sense of emotional instability. So and remember, Mercury is in retrograde as well in terms of the astrology. So the way you think about yourself or the way you take care of other people is going to be it's going to feel different today. It's a great opportunity for you, if you don't take good care of yourself in general, for you to take control of your body, of your feelings, and to go through that door and to work on improving those parts of yourself. In my experience, the best way to connect is just by giving someone a hug. Physical contact is the easiest. At some 12-step groups at the end, they stand in a circle and hold hands. In the beginning, I thought it was ridiculous, but after a while, I came to appreciate it so much because it's, you know, it's human contact and it's a reminder that we're all one. So if you feel ill at ease, water, don't try and fix your feelings on shopping and gambling and acting out. Take control of your life. Remember what the ultimate goal is. Remember what your passions are. The real passions, not these immediate short-term feelings that influence you. Try and manage those and get on top of them. Okay, I feel nervous and a little bit anxious. Okay, I accept that. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to hand it over and I'm going to look at what the ultimate plan is. The ultimate plan is to become president, or the ultimate plan is to become self-employed, or to move to Australia, or to move to Norway. It's whatever brings you joy and whatever you feel your life purpose and your passion to be. You get the chance here today to color that in by yourself and you don't need anyone to take care of you. You don't need to be spoon-fed the information. You don't need to be coddled and given a gold star. You're able, and you're so independent and confident within yourself today that you're able to take the world into your hand and to say, I am going to create a magical, wonderful future for myself, and I'm going to color it in so that it's beyond my wildest dreams, because I want to live a happy, joyous, passionate life. Finally, the Ten of Pentacles is a gate card, as you can see, and the whole family unit, they're going through the doorway to their castle, the ultimate security, the ultimate in stability. That's what this card represents. The nuclear family, that's stability. Mom, dad, son, daughter. Then we have the castle. That's been there for 300 years. They've just bought it and moved in. So the Ten of Pentacles is all about getting to that place in your life where you've achieved. You've done the jobs. You've had the kids. You've got all the money. Now you're thinking of, what do I do in my stability? What do I do here in this castle? What am I passionate about? So he's done everything. Once the kids grow up, they're still going to be in the castle. It's about deciding, what do I enjoy working at? Not everything that you do you have to be paid for, but there are certain things you might enjoy and work on, even if you don't get paid for them, like gardening, for instance, or writing. It can be a pleasure for you. This is in reverse as well. So you're not able to get the security, and you don't feel particularly secure. You don't feel particularly secure when it comes to your emotions. And that's why it makes money and your daily routine and your job and your physical health seem scary and out of control. But the reality is that everything's fine. With the Mercury retrograde today, you have a totally skewed perception of your situation. Like, for instance, let's say someone has a business, okay? And that business has helped millions of people heal from illnesses, and it's global, and it has raised money for charities, and it's just amazing. And it's one man who created this business. But along the road somewhere, he realizes that in 2005, he helped 100 million people. But in 2006, he only helped 99 million people. And instead of celebrating and saying, wow, I really have an impact on the world, he looks at that and says, oh, 1 million less, we failed. It's worrying about the wrong thing. It's having a skewed perception of what your circumstances actually are. So today is not a day to crunch the numbers, and it's not a day to sort out your finances, because you'll freak. Because all of these pentacles are in reverse, okay? And when the 2 points are up, that means you're focused on the physical. And the physical is irrelevant. You're a spiritual being that manifests the physical. If you examine the physical as it is now, you're basically just digging around in a decision you made in the past, which has now become manifest. So there's no point in digging around in that today. What's better is to Control Alt Delete, to stop, to take a breath. Okay, feelings aren't perfect today. I'm not 100% fine. We've done this before. We've done hard before, right? I've done hard before. You listening to me right now, you've done hard before as well. So we know how to do hard. We can do that. Emotional instability, meditation always helps to kind of balance things out. So if you do have a spiritual practice in your life, lucky you, use that this morning. Take charge of your life. Look at what you want to do today. Serve yourself. And don't worry so much about money and your responsibilities. Of course, I'm not saying ditch your job or ditch your kid at a supermarket because you no longer want to take care of it. Absolutely not. I'm not saying that at all. But today is not the day to, because you're focused on passion and moving forward and really manifesting life as you want it to be, there's a real sense of hope and energy and enthusiasm. And that's the kind of energy you need to build something and to create something. If you start messing around with your direct debit and looking at how much money you make and how much comes in and how much goes out, then you're wasting that powerful, cardinal, pioneering leadership energy, and it just becomes diluted and it fades in physical details like changing light bulbs and pointless, mundane, banal, stupid little stuff that serves you in the here and now. But you ought to be looking at the bigger picture today, okay? So if the tire is flat, that should not consume your entire day. If the fan doesn't work, don't make the whole day about calling fan technicians and getting it out. Instead, look at what you want to do. Focus on that and go do something enjoyable. So take action, focus on yourself. Don't be overly influenced by what other people say to you or what your circumstances are. Realize that you're safe, and today you've just got your negative glasses on. You know, like on Instagram, when you put up a picture, you can put filters on. Well, today the astrology is putting the filter of financial insecurity and emotional insecurity onto you. And the way you can use that energy to your advantage is to connect spiritually, to, instead of just feeling ill at ease and just, staggering through the day, you actually harness that energy by connecting. That's the key thing. Connecting with something bigger than yourself, connecting with your own feelings, connecting with you, not other people, not expecting to be spoon-fed, but independently connecting with yourself, discovering what you want to do today that's going to be fun or that's going to lead to a more positive future. So I am going to enroll in this course because I really feel that I could make a great difference. I would really enjoy being an engineer. Or today I really want to go to the beach. I need a break. My body is ruined and I just need to lie on the beach and just get some rest, for example, okay? So be a little bit selfish today. Don't worry if things seem a little bit off. They're meant to. Don't panic. Just focus on yourself, and if you possibly can, put things off that don't really need dealing with until the 20th of November when Mercury goes direct. Today certainly is not a day to sign contracts and to go for job interviews. Today is a day really about you. So that said, if someone blocks you, if someone contradicts you, if someone challenges you, you're not going to have much patience for that. And again, the Queen of Cups in reverse can then manifest herself in the shape and form of angry words that leave your lips. Get out of my way, you're blocking me, I'm warning you, and that, you're not going to have a lot of patience for people who don't believe in you, who don't have your back. So it's a great day to look at your friendships, at your relationships, and to realize really who's there for you when the chips are down and who isn't. Who do you phone today when you're feeling desperate and alone? If you do. I mean, I'm not saying, you won't. You will feel in control of your life today and you will pursue something joyous. But let's say you do have a moment today where someone confronts you and you're a bit rattled by it, and then you call your friend, that's something that you should pay attention to, because that friend who you call when you're in trouble, that's a real friend, and that's someone who you should appreciate, and maybe send them flowers, or maybe cook them a meal, or just say thank you for being there for me, and just express your gratitude. Court card is 1, and 2 is 3, 10 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4, and 4 is structure and security. So if you can take control of your life, and you don't listen to your feelings so much, the negative feelings especially, you can turn this card around and you can create stability. So if you look at the bigger picture, you can create something, you can build the castle, which you can then move into with your family. So take your passion and make it happen, as they say in the song. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't sweat it. 4 is structure and stability. So if everything seems to be going topsy-turvy, it isn't. It's all right. So take a breath, and that's the main thing to do today. Not to panic and not to react to things that aren't even real. So I hope you have a good day where you become really clear on what it is you want to do, and you walk through that doorway and you have a lot of joy in the day. If you would like a personal reading with me, I use tarot, astrology, and numerology in my private sessions. To order one of those, visit gregoryscott.com and click on the Book Your Reading Now button on the front page, or click on the Shop tab and you can order your reading with me there. I can really answer any questions you have. So if there's anything you're not clear about, if career or vocational aptitudes or your life purpose isn't clear to you, or if you want to find out where you were in past lifetimes, or where you're meant to live, or where you should build the castle and settle down, I use astrocartography for that. So if you have any questions like that, or you just want your plans that you're putting into place, you want to confirm that those are the right things, then get in touch with me for a personal reading. If you like this video, hit subscribe and share the video online, please. Have a fabulous day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.